Alright, guys, Scar. This one's for you. The beat is fire and I'm ready to go. Cause it's time for the Basco scenario. Some people like flair, some people like flash. But if it ain't hot, some people call it trash. I call him vanilla chocolate. He just like money fits well in my pocket. Watch it now, or watch it later. His name's so fly, it means liberator. Sit back, relax, and watch the show. Gascar, get ready, man. It's time to go. Peace. Basco scenario coming to you each and every week. Peace.
Is there any stuff? Good morning to everybody. It is Mondays, July 18th. Yep. And I'll be streaming this early because I'm on vacation. So I hope everybody's doing good. Oh man. So second weekend for Thor Love and Thunder seems to be what many of us expected. It dropped 68% from the following past weekend. And I think it's going to even do worse the following weekend because, let's be honest, guys, this movie did not do well whatsoever. It's comedic relief. Why Taika Waititi, whatever you want to call him, Kiwi, sucked. It was way too exaggerated throughout the whole movie. Though I gotta say, I did like how Jane Foster looked as Lady Thor, or Mighty Thor, as she didn't like being called Lady Thor in the movie. But it was a very meh movie. Definitely not one of my favorites. But yeah, 68% drop. So right now it's sitting at 713 million worldwide, which is not bad compared to the other Thor movies. It's actually the best one of all three of them, money-wise, that is. I still prefer Dark World. I know. A lot of people are saying, "What, Dark World? Really?" Yeah, I enjoyed Dark World more than I did the first one or Thor Ragnarok. Because let's face it, Thor Ragnarok, they made the Hulk look like little punk ass bitch, which we all know he's not, right? But that's like us always going to the comic books, and let's face it, MCU Marvel is not comic book Marvel, and we gotta stop expecting that. But anyways, so yeah, 713 million worldwide for Thor Love and Thunder. So crazy drop. 68.1%. Let's see it right here for yourself. I'm not blowing this out of my ass. It's an actual thing. Thor Love and Thunder. Damn. 144 million opening weekend. Eli says, "Hey Eli, thanks for joining. Ragnarok was way better." Oh, yes. Ragnarok, compare this to Ragnarok, yeah, it was better. Because you didn't get so much comedy in it, like nonstop. Because let's face it, that whole freaking thing with the hammer jealousy with it's ridiculous, man. So now weapons have feelings too, right? We have to be sensitive to items that might have feelings. Anyway, so yeah, impressive, disastrous. Same number of theaters, 68, and it's gonna drop again. Definitely gonna drop again. This is another Marvel phase poor trend of movie. The only exception to this was No Way Home. That's the only exception. That's a Sony collaboration, right? and then Morbius killed that. That was Morbius was terrible. So, how much rewatchability is Thor: Love and Thunder? Definitely watch it twice. I'll probably watch it again when it comes out on streaming or through Ways of the Sea. But it was from my daughter, who's a huge MCU Marvel fan. A lot of movies that she likes, I don't like. When we got out of the theater, she looked at me and she goes, "Dad, this was a meh movie." For her to say it, she's 17 years old. For her to say that, it's saying something. So is this really the trend that's going on now, that it's like Marvel fatigue? People are just getting tired. That did it really peak with Endgame, and now it's just Marvel cannot do it without Robert Downey Jr. being involved, Chris Evans. Well, we know he's not coming back, right? Because he said he's no longer Captain America. That's, Sam Wilson, the Falcon. It leads to a whole other controversy thing that, when people say Captain America is Steve Rogers, people that say that automatically get labeled as racist and stuff like that, which is a bunch of bullshit. Because if you ask anybody on the street, Captain America, who's the first person that comes to mind, it's Steve Rogers. You say Spider-Man, they say Peter Parker, not Miles Morales. Or it's the dude from Spider-Man 2099. It's facts. Not racist. Facts. But hey, not saying that. Wakanda Forever news. Oh my God. Major leaks. I don't know if y'all heard of it. But they're saying that, of course, Neymar's in it. And it's going to be Atlantean Neymar. Now, there's a lot of, things about Aztecian Neymar. Now it's the Atlanteans Aztecian. We'll have to wait to see that. But what I can see is here that from what we heard from the rumors is that Riri Williams is apparently, Ironheart, is going to be part of this movie. And she's the one that's investigating under a contract. And I'm telling you, this was leaked. So possible spoilers. So Riri Williams was contracted by someone to find vibranium in the ocean off the coast of Africa. And apparently, the rumor is that she was contracted by the person that's going to be playing Doctor Doom, who in turn is rumored to be in the She-Hulk TV series. Apparently, we're going to get a sneak peek or a cameo on the final episode of the She-Hulk series, that we're going to finally know who Doctor Doom is going to be. Now, so Riri's apparently going to be off the coast of Africa, underwater, searching for vibranium. And she's not going to have her souped up suit, apparently. She's going to have her own made up suit. And while she's mining or looking for it, she awakens Neymar. And this causes the whole conflict with Wakanda and Namor. And what happens after that is apparently Wakanda goes to war with the Atlanteans. So during that thing, what's up, Bastinator? Thank you for joining, bud. Appreciate it. So what happens after that apparently is Riri gets to Wakanda and they make her a suit out of vibranium. So that'll be interesting to see if that's true or not. But again, these are all possible leaks. And it was so if that happens, so we got Riri, who is possibly contracted by Doctor Doom to mine vibranium, or wakens up Namor, War with the Atlanteans break out between Wakanda and him. Now, where's Black Panther on all this? This is the part that I know that this is going to suck and it's going to rub a lot of fans. The rumor is that apparently T'Challa dies from a virus. And there's a whole thing that they do in order to play homage to T'Challa. So he passes away from a sickness. I am telling you this right now. If this is true, this is going to turn off a lot of fans, and I really was on the side of recasting him, and letting this character recasted have a role. So he dies of a sickness, but this is the kicker of this leak, that Shuri artificially makes the plant. So going back what Danny was saying about how the plants were all destroyed, Shuri finds a way of synthesizing one, creating one, and she takes the plant and becomes the next Black Panther. And we all know that that was the plan from the very beginning, even when Chadwick Boseman was alive, that she was supposed to take over, right? Going back to many people, what they're talking about the MCU, that was the plan. So she makes the artificial flower. She becomes the Black Panther, but she is not the king of Wakanda. The person that becomes the king of Wakanda is M'Baku. Yeah. M'Baku becomes the king, but doesn't become the Black Panther. She does. Now, how does that make any fucking sense? Pretty much a reflection of the world today, right? It doesn't make sense. We have women that are kings. Why can't she not be the queen of Wakanda and the Black Panther? I don't know. Or why can't M'Baku be the king of Wakanda and the Black Panther? So if this comes to truth of these rumors for Wakanda Forever, it's gonna suck ass. In my opinion, this is strictly my opinion, and it's gonna follow suit to everything we've been getting, mediocre stories, because she synthesizes the freaking flower, takes the potion, becomes the Black Panther, but is not the ruler of Wakanda. M'Baku is. Makes no sense. But MCU, let's make, that's the plan. That was the plan. Let's do that. I hope I'm wrong. Oh my God, I hope I'm wrong. But this is not going to come close to the original for sure. We all know that. We all knew that. And I think it's going to follow suit with the very bad performance of all these MCU movies. So the nations of Wakanda and Atlantis do a battle. Shuri's going to defeat Namor. Obviously doesn't kill it. And it's revealed that M'Baku becomes the king of Wakanda. And Shuri the Black Panther. The other rumor is that Nakia, who was the girlfriend of T'Challa, comes forth and says that she has had a child of T'Challa. So it becomes the next in line to be king of Wakanda and the Black Panther. So this is the next thing. Oh, and going back to the whole Shuri thing, she ends up seeing, when you take the plant, you go into forgot that realm, the ancestral plane, right? Which was cool because we got a mention of that on Moon Knight, of the ancestral plane of the Wakandas, right? That was nice tie-in there. But apparently she doesn't see T'Challa in the ancestral planes. She sees Killmonger. Why? Redemption? They can't CGI T'Challa? they could have CGI T'Challa then. Why not CGI him for this movie? And of course, they need their family's consent, but I'm sure that, you know, if they paid them enough money, they would. And let's face it, CGI for Marvel is hurting right now because of a lot of walkouts because of the working conditions. But hey, I watched the Ant-Man, and the CGI on Douglas there, the de-aging was off the charts, was amazing. So why can't they do that for, you know, the ancestral plane? It just a lot of stuff just doesn't make any sense what they're going to do with the Black Panther. And let's face it, you know, when they said they were not going to recast them, I think that was the biggest mistake. So further plot leaks. So we're going to get allegedly, so, you know, Dr. Doom is one of the prisons that we're going to get in this movie as well. But he's also teased in She-Hulk. So, of course, that's going to bring in, you know, Fantastic Four. Kind of feel bad for Ryan Coogler because people upstairs said, nope, no recasting. I'm sure for him, it would have been a lot easier for story-wise writing and creativity in order to recast them. But hey, what do you want? So we know that Lupita Nyong'o goes back, Danny Gurira, Martin Freeman, Tito Wright, Winston Duke, Angela Bassett, and Dominic Thorne. So this is scheduled for Remembrance Day or Memorial Day in the United States, November 11th in 2022. So is this one going to suck? We're going to wait and see. And anyways, that was my little chillaxing moment. Two things that went up to my mind about Thor: Love and Thunder sucking again. We knew that it was going to drop on the second weekend, which it did. It's going to drop even again the following weekend. And I predict that it will be pulled out of theaters sooner than expected as well. But there's nothing else coming out that will give it competition. So doing that would probably be a mistake as well. So look what happened with freaking Doctor Strange 2. Came to streaming pretty quick. Is this going to follow suit? Who knows? So saying that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for those who tuned in and who watches it on the replay. Remember, please comment, like or dislike. I don't care. It helps the algorithm in some freaking weird way. And for all those, maybe I'll stream this Wednesday. I'm not sure. But if that, I'm out. I'm Gasker from the Basco Scenario. Thank you for your time. Take care, Chatos.